A dramatic turn of events has unfolded in the case involving Springboks prop Asenathi Ntlabakanye's positive drug test, as the Lions, his club team, announced they are conducting an internal investigation. This isn't just another doping scandal. It's a story of trust, medical oversight, and the complexities of anti-doping regulations. Rudolf Straley, the CEO of the Lions, based in Johannesburg, has confirmed that the club has initiated an internal probe following the news that Ntlabakanye tested positive for a banned substance. This revelation came last Sunday when the South African Rugby Union, SARU, announced the positive test result, which was conducted by the South African Institute for Drug-Free Sport, SAIDS. The 26-year-old Ntlabakanye, who plays for the Lions in the United Rugby Championship, was consequently left out of the Springboks squad for their upcoming tests against the All Blacks in New Zealand. Box coach Rassie Erasmus opted to omit Ntlabakanye from the World Champions lineup for the third and fourth rounds of the Rugby Championship in Auckland and Wellington. But here's where it gets controversial. The substance Ntlabakanye tested positive for was actually prescribed to him by a sports doctor earlier this year to address a health issue. According to sources, the player feels deeply betrayed by the doctor who prescribed the medication, believing that the professional guidance he received was trustworthy. In a press statement, SARU confirmed the results of the prop's test and noted that Ntlabakanye disputes the claim that he violated anti-doping rules. The statement elaborated, the non-performance enhancing substance for which he tested positive was prescribed by a specialist physician early in 2025 for medical reasons and taken under the supervision of a medical doctor specifically appointed to manage the medical affairs of professional rugby players. Ntlabakanye, the statement continued, was transparent in his declarations and acted in good faith, adhering to the medical due process outlined by the industry. He relied on professional medical advice and never sought an unfair advantage or took any substance without prior authorization. Despite the positive test, SADS has not suspended Ntlabakanye. Khalid Gallant, the CEO of SADS, explained to Rapport, because the substance is a so-called specified substance, a provisional suspension is not enforceable by SADS. This is different from non-specified substances, such as steroids, which would trigger an immediate provisional suspension. Ntlabakanye has not requested a B sample test. Instead, he is being supported by a robust legal team as they prepare his defence. Gallant emphasised that the burden of proof lies with the player to demonstrate that the ingestion of the substance was unintentional. And this is the part most people miss. Even if Ntlabakanye was unaware that he was taking a prohibited substance, he could still face a suspension of up to 4 years. However, insiders suggest that such a severe penalty is unlikely, though some form of suspension remains a possibility. Gallant outlined the criteria for a substance to be listed as prohibited. It must provide a pharmacological advantage, pose a danger to the athlete's health, or violate the spirit of the sport. A substance needs to meet at least 2 of these criteria to be banned. Gallant expects the date for Ntlabakanye's trial to be set within the next week. His legal team will need to prove that he did not intentionally take a banned substance, and that he took all necessary precautions to avoid ingesting any prohibited substances. Ntlabakanye has represented the Springboks in 3 matches. After making his debut for the World Champions in a non-cap exhibition match against the Barbarians in Cape Town in June. He made his test debut against Italy in Gqeberha in July, and also played in the box test with the Wallabies in Johannesburg earlier this month. What do you think? Should Ntlabakanye face a suspension, or does the situation warrant leniency given the circumstances? Share your thoughts in the comments below.